Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So I had to come back today. I saw a lot of people the other day when I was talking about the Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle confrontation that they had during the game. People, oh, you clickbaiting, you hating on Julius Randle. Oh, you didn't just edit that to make that look like that. What do y'all got to say right now? Because I'm going to let the people that's in the NBA actually tell y'all how they feel about it. You're going to see an animated Thibs. You're going to see Kendrick Perkins go in on Julius Randle, and you're going to hear Bill Simmons, longtime Celtics fan, but big podcaster. You're going to hear him talk about it as well. And I'm not going to say much of that until we get their perspectives, but I saw a lot of people in the comments, all this, all that. Now, most of y'all know what's going on, and you see the writing on the wall with Julius Randle as a Knick. It's not to take away from the first season he had and him coming there and helping turn the Knicks around. That's not what we taking from. We taking from the fact that he doesn't want to be led by Jalen Brunson. Yeah, he says all the right things. I watched some same interviews y'all watch. Yes, he says he loves playing with him. It makes it easier on him. But it's a different thing when you get on that court and you don't want to be led by a leader, by Jalen Brunson, and you feel like, this is your team and you were here first and you done planted your flag in the sand. But we're going to listen to these guys since y'all have to hear it from them. Let's check it out.
Well, first, how about trying to pass the ball to one another? That's the first thing. It's too much individual basketball, and it starts with Julius Randle. Not only should the Knicks fans be frustrated the way that he plays the game, but if I'm on his team, I'm frustrated. There's no way in hell that they're in the film room watching their games and noticing that he is ball hogging. Like, he has to be unselfish, get off the ball, trust his teammates, and just play team basketball.
Yeah, and
the game tells you what to do. So when you look at their defense, what were they doing? They were collapsing, right? They got 2 7-footers. So when they collapse, you have to trust the pass. Trust the pass.
What do you think of late in the game? You had 4 or 5 ISOs on Giannis. You had a couple good moves. Some of them didn't work out. What do you think of this process?
Yeah. The thing is like, I want him to make good decisions. I'm not going to measure every shot that he takes. Like, he got into the lane, he created good separation, he got 2 really good looks, right? And that's what he has to do. The game tells you, you can't predetermine. You can't say, well, I haven't had a shot, so now I'm going to take a shot. The game tells you what to do. If you're open, you shoot. If there's 3 guys on you, you hit the open man. It's really simple. It's not hard.
Coach, we talked about how tough the schedule is going to be out the gate. I mean, Julius hasn't played well, but these are all kind of winnable games towards the end. Are you able to kind of look at it like yes, Julius didn't shoot well?
No, we have to do more. It's not about individuals. It's about the team. It's about the team. You don't have to shoot well to play.
Is it too soon to say the Knicks absolutely 100% have to trade Julius Randle? Like, if this is an emergency code red, we have to get rid of this guy. But the Knicks fans now have moved into a whole other level of being anti-Julius.
The answer is it's too late. It ain't too soon. It's too late. Every Knicks fan that I know was trying to come up with a way to get Julius Randle off this team in the offseason.
This has been the thing with him since he was here, since he played for the Kentucky team that like sucked the whole year, and then just all of a sudden they kind of got it together and made a run to the title game. It was like we were frustrated with him. And it's just been this kind of like mercurial up and down thing. Like, this guy has all these tools, but he is sort of like at war with himself, and how there's a little like Russ energy where it's like he insists on playing this one way, but then you'll see him be like, oh, he's quick in face-ups. He's a decent screener. He's actually not a bad passer when he's interested in it. But then he gets in these modes where he's obsessed with being a heavy usage guy who steps into tough shots, doesn't always attack the basket, plays to his weaknesses. They're going to have to make a change. It's rough. And we saw this coming,
So I actually want to cover this Julius Randle sequence for people that think I'm just making stuff up. So Julius Randle gets in the paint, takes a step back shot, not the worst shot. Offensive rebound, kick out, rush, a 3 on a new shot clock. Okay, then he hangs his head, trots back up the floor. Steal by Brunson. Coming down, Brunson trying to find him for an easy one. And he does too much right there. Instead of just getting to the center of the paint and elevating. Okay, so let's look at another play. I want y'all to know, man, this is not cap. I'm watching this stuff and actually analyzing the game. So we see Brunson get to his sweet spot. At this point in the game, they're down by 1. He's trying to reclaim the lead for the Knicks. And Randle's having a rough shooting night. 5 for 20 from the floor, 1 for 9 from 3. And look at his reaction to a missed Brunson shot. After all the shots I just showed you. And mind you, Brunson came back down and got a steal after 2 of those bad shots on the clip that I just showed. Look how Randle gets mad at Brunson for taking a shot, who was 17 for 30 with 45 points. So I'm here to tell y'all, I'm not just speaking crazy. I could take all kinds of screenshots on Twitter. The point of the last video was I see New York Knicks fans getting upset with Randle and his play. And it's not so much that you're missing shots. Josh Hart and those guys miss shots, but you never question the effort. It's about the effort you're giving. And you need to take smart shots. Julius Randle, I could understand in a game where Lopez and Giannis is down there, you may have to do more face-ups and may have to be more perimeter-oriented. But you don't have to settle for three-pointers. 1 for 9 from 3. Say if you was just 1 for 2 from 3. At least then you would have been like, you know, maybe 5 for 12, 5 for 13. Or maybe you would even got better shots and you would have made more twos. You could have ended up shooting 55% from the floor or getting more opportunities at the foul line. Because as you figure out their tendencies, when you get into the paint, especially when you matched up with Brook Lopez, you may be able to show the ball at the rim, bait him into jumping or contesting early and going into the body. But with you drifting out there on the perimeter, that causes you to be inefficient and you play with a lot of emotion. That's what I do like. And when you're going, it works out well for the team. It's just a lot of times in these big moments, these big games, and while you've struggled in the playoffs, in a 7-game series, it's not going to work. You have to have something that you go to that that the averages is going to play out the right way, and you're going to have success doing that. But yeah, I wanted to make this video because I saw a lot of people saying, oh, that was nothing between him and Brunson. I'm just showing you the beginning stages, and I promise you we'll be able to revisit that video later in the season. I'm going to go back to it, and I'm going to tag everybody that has something negative to say in that video. I'm going to tag them in it when it hits the fan, you know. So I just want to come back and stand on what I said with that, because I actually liked Randle as a player in New Orleans. I was wanting him to get out from under AD and Boogie because I was like, oh, this dude's he's a horse down low. You know, nobody can contain Randle. And then when he started drifting in New York, I said, oh, no, this man's going to hurt his game because he's going to fall in love with the three-point shot. Like I said, there's room to take 1 or 2 a night, but there's no game that Julius Randle is playing in that he should take 9 threes in the game. He's not a good shooter. You know, he's not Chet from back there. He's not Wemby. He's not a big who has like a uncommon touch. You know what I'm saying? And let me say this, Thibs has helped create this with Randle too. We saw what he had to say, but I feel like allowing him to bring the ball up the floor, wave off the point guards over the years, even prior to Brunson's arrival, I feel like he has contributed to Randle being comfortable playing this way. So now he can't be mad. He can't be as mad at Randle. I give Randle that because Thibs has been allowing him to do just that, you know, the entire time. So Randle's like, why would it have to change now in his mind? So he's built bad habits over years. You can't just undo that. But I don't hate Randle, man, as a player or nothing like that. I would just like to see him play to his strengths. You just heard them say it on Bill Simmons' podcast. I just want to see the player play to their strengths. What harm is there in that? Everybody don't have LeBron James' skill set, man. Everybody's not KD. They can't be that size on the perimeter. just can't, That's why they are the special players that they are. But let me know in the comments what you think about this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.